Pattern, both in terms of is there a track to the damage. In this case, yes, there is. Pretty obvious. It's bounded and has a length and a width.
Satowski says the east to west direction of the tornado was unusual for this area. And Allentown officials have a better idea today of the path of that tornado. They say it moved east to west starting in Oswego and moved mostly along East Cedar all the way to Godfrey. They say it caused damage in about a 1-mile area. About 50 buildings were damaged by the tornado. Officials say Deer High School was one of the hardest hit. Because of that, classes and all activities are canceled at Deer on Monday and Tuesday, but faculty and staff should return to school on Tuesday. Electricity was restored to the building just before 1 this afternoon. Crews spent the afternoon cutting down damaged trees and branches. Officials say they're worried about damage to the roof, which is now covered with a tarp.
We're also concerned because a great deal of water got into the building. We need to dry the building out. We need to assess what supplies and what damages have occurred.
Allentown officials are asking people to stay away from the area around the high school. They say the streets and sidewalks around the building remain closed for safety reasons. Allentown officials believe the tornado caused about $1.5 million in damage. They believe most of the victims do have insurance. County emergency management officials are now submitting their data to the state. Some of the victims could receive assistance from PEMA or FEMA. Meanwhile, many people were cleaning up today. WFMZ's Jackie Shutak has more.
On a hot weekend, Cynthia Pham's pool provides a cool retreat for her family. Today, a tree and picnic table lounge in the water. Storm debris also covers her front lawn.
That's a bench actually from the neighbor that hit my window. Flew from over there to over here.
As tree trimmers got to work near Deer High School, residents living in the line of the tornado's fury also observed the damage Sunday afternoon.
At 95 miles an hour, the winds were so powerful that they ripped the aluminum siding right off of this house. The siding then landed right across the street.
Down the street from Deer, firefighters at the East Side Fire Station enjoyed a sunny, slow Sunday morning. Rather dull compared to what they experienced Saturday afternoon. When the power went out, they manually opened the garage door to move the fire trucks outside.
It was dark, and back behind the station we saw what looked like a cyclonic cloud with all the debris flying around in the circle.
Back in the tornado's path of destruction, Cynthia Pham waits for insurance adjusters to tally up the damage.
I can't believe it. I'm still shocked that this could happen in Allentown.
The twister even shocked the meteorologist with the National Weather Service. Traveling east to west, he says its path is abnormal for the area. To these residents, just having a tornado whip around their homes is abnormal enough. In Allentown, Jackie Shutak, 69 News.
Most of the damage from Tropical Storm Hanna was in East Allentown, but trees were also reported down in other parts of the city, also in Whitehall and in Berks County. And we're going to check out this. Had to be one of the biggest trees to come down yesterday. Practically engulfed this house on South Park Avenue in Wyomissing. Jeannie Highland says the huge tree blew onto her house around 5:30 yesterday afternoon. She says she and her husband have had no luck in getting the tree removed because it's so large. Employees with one tree removal service say a crane would be needed to do that job. What was the calm after the storm today in our area? A simply gorgeous Sunday. Let's see if it'll stick around for the start of the work and school week. Meteorologist Mark Schanenberger joining us now with our first look at the forecast.
Yeah, John, and what one day makes, the difference it makes is unbelievable sometimes. We saw Tropical Storm Hanna rip through here. You saw all the damage that it caused, and today was an absolutely gorgeous day across the viewing area. We dealt with dry conditions. Temperatures right now are right around 70 degrees in most locations. 69 in the Lehigh Valley, 72 in Reading and in Trenton, 76 degrees in Philadelphia, 60 in Pottsville, and 58 in Mount Pocono. So a little bit cooler across parts of the Poconos. The dew points, they're down a great deal since yesterday. Yesterday they were up around 70 degrees. Today they were down in the low 50s for a time period. Even at 6 o'clock we were dealing with 52s, 53s. Now we're up in the 56, 57 range, so a little bit more humid, but still very comfortable conditions. And through the overnight period tonight, we're going to deal with mainly clear skies, so we're going to see these temperatures drop back down to right around that dew point range. It's going to be down in the mid and low 50s in most locations tonight. And then tomorrow, we're going to set up for a very nice day with mostly sunny skies, very comfortable conditions, and high temperatures once again topping out in the low 80s. When's our next chance for some showers and thunderstorms? Well, we'll have the details coming up in a couple of minutes. John, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Mark. One woman is dead after car and motorcycle collide this afternoon in Upper Saucon Township. The Lehigh County coroner says 43-year-old Kimberly Ann Sisler was pronounced dead at the scene after her motorcycle hit a car on the 2900 block of Flintville Road. It happened around 3:30. Sisler was from Upper Black Eddy in Bucks County. One person is dead, 6 hurt after hot air balloon crashes in Chester.